Going? How's it going? Hillbilly Hondo. What's up? How's it going? Uncle Jeep. Whoop whoop. Second. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Fishing Fever got the boat rocking already.
Yeah, that was Dan.
That was Dan.
Yes.
Yeah, Dan's out there on a trip today.
What's up, everybody? Gotta get some rigs tied up and get some baits out there.
What's going on, everybody?
There's a good friend, Doug Talley, out there. How's it going, Doug?
Morning, Doug.
So, as you see, go ahead.
I got eel. We'll see how it works.
Big John, how's it going? Hillbilly Hondo saying, good morning, Stan. Morning, Austin and Dustin. So we've got Fishing Fever Austin out there. Got Team Snag and Whiskers Dustin. They were both trying to catch some hickory shad to get going, but they have eel as bait. Uncle Jeep says, Dustin on the shore, I need more coffee. And
too.
Bacon. And bacon. Don't forget the bacon. Misplaced Fishing, good to see you. Thank you for coming in again. Doug Talley saying, how's everybody doing today? We are, as you can see, I'm in the studio with the flathead here. This weekend is today. My youngest granddaughter, Stan 3's daughter, turned 1. So that's why we're not out on the water today. We have a couple more anglers that'll be joining us. Hey, OG Sean White. Good morning. Happy STANday. And a special hello to Mr. Clean's brother.
What's going on? What's going on?
That's right. Mr. Clean's brother has had some. What's it been? Has it been 2 weeks, Dustin?
I think so.
1 or 2 STANdays that Dustin has missed. So, Dave G's out there. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Uncle Jeep is about to start on buttermilk blueberry pancakes. My favorite.
Oh boy.
Steve Mosley's out there. There's my OG broadcast brother. Good morning, Creole. How's it going? Watching a bit before church. Welcome, welcome. Saw Gabe had a good day yesterday. I don't know the weight. How big was that fish that Gabe got yesterday? And I know Parker Pursuits got one too. Don Johnson. Good morning, Don. How's it going? Steve Mosley's out there. Big Wrench, I'm not sure, but he's going to try it. Big Wrench is saying, does Dustin even know how to bank fish?
Not really.
Great to see you, Big Wrench. Lisa Elliott. Good morning, Lisa. Hope all is going well for you. Doug says, I'm working on finding skunks here at my house today.
I may find some here on the bank. Skunks.
Creole, that's what I saw the picture, and I was guessing right around somewhere upper 60s, low 70s. Congratulations. Creole's son Gabe got a 70-pounder yesterday.
I saw that. That's awesome.
So big shout out to Gabe. That's not what I said. Oh. Doug Talley was he got the old autocorrect. I call it auto wrong because it usually does correct it to the wrong thing.
I see Dan.
Hey Dan, how's it going? I hope he's having a good trip. I hope he's having a good trip today. Well, let's see. Auto wrong. Where'd it go? Doug Talley, what came up on the chat was, I'm working on finding skunks here at my house today. What he actually typed was, I'm working on grinding stumps.
Oh, I said, I'll find some skunks here on the bank.
Hey, there's Smoke. What's up? S&T, there's my good friend S&T Catfishing. How you doing? Probably one of the top 5 days I've ever had, Creel said. 293 pounds total weight caught. There you go. Yeah, those days are awesome. $25 awesome people. 25 awesome people out there watching. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, we went out. STANday and I were out, I think on the, must have been the 30th, I think. Yeah, I think it was Thursday. And we caught, it's funny, once you get going, and like we got 3 blue cats around the 30-pound range, and then a flathead that was in the 10s. So about 100 pounds of fish, and it was like, it's not bad. Creole Catfish said, Gabe did most of the catching too. Proud dad moment. Exactly. And that, that goes, I'm sure Creole, your dad is there. Same thing. Proud dad moments. And I know that's how I am with STANday. Does a great job out there. Doug Talley is saying, why is Dustin on the bank today?
That's going to be the topic all day.
I got a football game at 1 o'clock, and I wanted to fish,
So Dustin is in a football league in the area here, and he's got a game at 1. So in order to be able to fish today and still make it to the game, by the time you get the boat loaded back and then dropped it back off and try to make it to the game, just wouldn't be enough time. We got fish on. Ed Evans, how's it going? Ed and Jeff will be making their trip down here in 2 weeks. So looking forward to that, because in 2 weeks, on the 16th, on February 16th, it will be, did I say February? On April 16th. I was thinking the two. April 16th is the finale of the Battle of the Rivers. It's the James River versus the Potomac River. So that's April 16th on Brian B channel. So Ed Evans and Jeff will be making their trip down here to the James from Pennsylvania. There's No Name Channel out there saying, morning, y'all. I'm trying to convince myself to get the boat hooked up. Well, it's a beautiful day out there after the crappy weather that we've been having. Ricky Johns, good morning, good morning. Hope you're having a good day. So there you go, Doug. And boom, boom, bam. Palmetto Cat's in the house. How's it going, Kevin? Checking in before church starts. Well, thank you. We always appreciate you coming in. Thank you. There you go. Palmetto says, heck of a fish yesterday, Creole. Gabe is the man. Paul Dixon, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, finally not blowing 20 to 25 miles. Man, I tell you what, of course, you know why it's not blowing today? Because we're not out on the water. I do not remember the last day I've been out fishing where it was just a gentle breeze.
It is so far.
32 awesome people out there. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate everybody coming in, checking out STANday today. So far we've got Dustin from Team Snag and Whiskers. We got Austin, Fishing Fever. We have a couple more anglers that will be joining us, or supposed to be joining us here very shortly. As you can see, I'm not out on the water, but I have my flathead right here with me, the epic flathead. Douglas Fletcher, how you doing? My youngest granddaughter turned 1 today. Today is her first birthday. So that's why Stan 3 and I are not out on the water today. All right, Kevin, thank you. Appreciate you coming in. Mac fishing, what? Did you say what? Oh, my goodness. Mac, I'm just going to drop it right here. There it is, Mac. 33 awesome people. Thank you, thank you. So far, the beta choice out there is eel. Dustin and Austin are still trying to catch the hickory shad.
Yep.
And the hickory shad here are very, very similar to skipjack. They look almost identical. Hickory shad, main difference is skipjack are totally freshwater locked, and the hickory shad make a migratory run, a mating run every spring. So you got hickory shad, American shad, the river herring, stripers, white perch. They all make a run upriver. Let's see. We've got somebody in the basement. Boom, boom, bam. Mac, what is up? Great to see you, my friend.
What's up, everybody?
Mac?
Hold on, let me turn this off.
All right, all right.
Hold on.
All right. Sorry about that.
My rods are laying down because of the wind.
Well, hopefully that should be clearing up for you there soon, Mac.
It's supposed to be windy today.
And we got Tony Harrison with us. Good morning, Tony.
Morning.
And we should have one more angler joining us.
You got to drop the mic in the house.
Drop the mic. Tony, drop the mic. Harrison is with us, Dustin.
So that fishing from the bank 703 is what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to find a signal. It's really windy and been a long morning. So I got to try to figure out a way to get secure. So that will give me a few minutes.
All right, Tony, just for you, I'm fishing from the bank 804 today.
Yeah. I got to. Look at this. It's crazy. All right.
Welcome, Tony. Welcome. We'll let you get set up. Ashley Brady, good morning, good morning. Paul, no, we have Dustin and Austin, Fish and Fever, are both here on the James. And we got Mac fishing and Tony are usually up on the Potomac. We'll find out where they're fishing here in a minute. As you can see, Tony, I muted you real quick. They've got some pretty severe winds still going up there.
The wind is slowly picking up right here too, Stan.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been windy this year. I don't recall it being I know that the change in weather parts of the year you're gonna have, where the temperatures are changing. Obviously you're gonna have a lot of different winds coming through, but I don't remember it being this windy all the time past few years. Yeah, that's Mac normally fishes there by DC.
Morning.
And welcome, Jody. How you doing today?
Good morning, Joe.
Fantastic.
There you go. And thanks for coming in this morning.
Well, thanks for having us. Can you tell me who's off fishing today? I can't see the screen that
I
well.
sure will. We have up in the top left, we got Mac fishing back with us today.
How to do.
Then next to Mac, we've got Tony, we've got Austin Fishing Fever, and we have Team Snag and Whiskers. This guy named Dustin. I don't know if you know him at all or not, but
Maybe.
Hey, Jody, James.
he looks like that other guy that fishes out in the boat, that Team Snag and Whiskers, but this guy's on the bank.
Hey.
Bang. What are you laughing at?
You? Yeah.
I'm doing this so I can fish.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I could relate to that.
Stand 3 saying shaking the.
But getting on the bank humbles you and get you back to your roots. You ain't so spoiled on the boat. I've been having to fish the bank.
Catfish Fever and Outdoors. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
Dan 3 said shaking the phone on the bank. The wind is so bad.
Wow.
Actually, shaking the bank, I think.
Yeah, we went out to the bait store and got stuck because trees was falling on the highway just from the wind. We couldn't get back home. We had to take all these back roads.
Oh my goodness. It has been windy across the country this week. It seems like prayers going out for everybody. We've had a bunch of people a bunch of states that had some horrible tornadoes come through, and I just can't imagine what some people are going through. But
Little Rock, Arkansas, they got wasted.
yeah. And I believe even parts of Tennessee down there, right?
Yeah, there was tornadoes from all the way down to the coast, all the way up to Illinois. At one time, there was like 12 different tornadoes on the ground at one time.
That is just crazy.
I guess my phone's charging.
Yeah, so Mac, I muted you because of the wind. Just give a hand signal if you need anything. All right. So it looks like everybody is getting set up. And it's 9:22, 22 minutes in. And so far, Jody, you haven't missed anything. Nothing's been
Okay.
caught yet. So
We'll fix that.
I like
I
your
hope so.
confidence.
Oh my goodness. So let's see where we at. So
Yeah.
Jody, did you ever get the official answer to your call out on TikTok?
No, he never replied officially that I saw.
That's interesting.
Yeah. We had to change it to chicken fish instead of catfish.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna like that.
Yeah. What? He ain't no different than nobody else. I pick on everybody. Because he's
That's
got
right.
a
That's right.
business, I mean, he gets a free pass.
For those
Yeah.
that don't know what we're talking about, there is the ladies challenge, the ladies call out challenge that is coming up here in the next couple of weeks. I think the 29th, April 29th, 30th, May 7th and 8th, or 6th and 7th, something like that. But Jody called out Catfish Chris from Catfish Clothing. So on TikTok. So we're waiting for his official answer.
I've got 2 days I'm fishing. I'm fishing the brothers one day.
I unmuted you there, Mac.
Curtis and Eric, I'm fishing them one day. Then apparently I'm going to be fishing Chris.
If he ever answers.
Yeah, you know, he's a tournament maker. He may put the book on.
He's got a nice boat.
Yep.
You know, he may just be having too much fun with having them up there to actually fish again. So who
You know,
knows?
it's like I said, he does all that talk, but I don't see no fish. He's always filming. Can I give a shout out to promote somebody?
Of course.
Bobcat is selling T-shirts for the gathering. He come up with this week. If anybody wants to pre-order them, you can get hold of him. I think he's going to make them as they're ordered. The gathering T-shirt.
There you go. And that's coming up here in the middle of April. So somebody could drop Bobcat's link out there. I'm sure everybody out there knows Bobcat.
He had a link to the order form, but I don't know where it's at or how to get to it.
When somebody got Daryl with the April Fools yesterday.
Oh yeah, Daryl fell for hook, line, and sinker. You could have reeled him in with the circle hook. Tell him what you done.
Everybody, I've been waiting on my boat forever. Well, it finally made it to the dealership out there, and they sent me some pictures of it. So I sent some pictures out while they finish it up. And yesterday morning, I text Daryl and said, "Man, this is just not meant to be. Since the boat's already like 5 weeks late, I go, it just ain't meant to be. I go, last night in all those storms, I go up at the dealership, the wind tore up and collapsed one of the buildings, and that's the one that my boat was in, and it's a total loss."
Oh my
They
goodness.
told me I could reorder, but it's going to take 8 months. And Daryl, man, he was on the phone within seconds texting everybody and their mother that.
I knew it. Too. I knew it within 10 seconds from Daryl.
How long did you let him? How long did you leave him hanging?
Jody wanted me to let him go for like hours, but I let him go for about 15, 20 minutes. But he was
That
like,
is a good one.
when I told him, he was like, "Oh, you, oh, that, oh." Yeah, it was pretty good.
That was definitely a good one.
You give him another hour or two, it would have been on the news channels.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Daryl.
But yeah, so hopefully I'll have my boat by the end of next week.
All right. It's
No
been a
more
long
basket.
time coming.
Yeah, since I ordered it like December 28th. It was supposed to be here March 6th.
Well,
Due to
what's that?
COVID, yeah, whatever.
What's that expression that good things, you got to wait for good things or something like that. But
Yeah, I've been waiting. But it's going to be nice.
I'm glad you're finally getting it.
Yep, so am I.
Me too. No more basket.
Billy Honda, thank you. There's Bobcat's link right there, his YouTube link. So I'm sure you can get his contact info from there if you're interested in pre-ordering the gathering shirts. Bobcat is making that. And there is a
gathering. This ain't the Potomac gathering.
and yep, the meet and greet up at the Potomac River, that is the end of May, I think May 27th, usually Memorial Day weekend. And let's see, I have NJ, Fish Maniac. What's up? NJ fished with us last week. Oh.
Hey, where's my hat? I'm feeling a little thin on top.
I don't know.
Should be down there. Oh, I got the fish finder on too. I'll get it. I gotta get this thing. I'm feeling a little thin on top. There we go. Now I got hair.
You look like a weird scientist with that hair.
I feel like a weird scientist with this hair. Nothing like some good fake synthetic hair on top of your head.
And Jody and James, where are y'all fishing today?
What's bar below the dam?
We're actually in the Chickamauga lake, but we're way up kind of towards the Watts Bar end of it, or the Watts Bar Dam side of it.
You know, they call all of it Watts Bar, Tennessee River, no matter where you go.
But
anyways.
But we're about maybe a mile and a half below where I normally fish, trying out a new area.
There you
I
go.
broke out a new area for the stand show.
That we done been big here about somebody.
Huh?
That one man.
Yeah,
So we have the James River,
that's why I was
the
going to
Potomac River, and the Tennessee River here up today.
Hey, get back, balls. I'm floating behind us.
Yeah, it's all Danny Stone fishing parking lot the other day. They had some high waters. Feast or famine out in that area.
Yeah.
Wasn't too long ago they could walk across the river, and now he's fishing out of a parking lot.
They ain't got no luck.
Crazy how that happens.
Oh, Danny.
Okay, and I know all the anglers were trying to wait for everybody to get in. Everybody's here now, so you can go ahead and catch the fish.
Okay, that's what I was waiting on.
I figured Tony was done ripping them in.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, I do see skipjack busting all over the place. Up there. Nothing like dragging for catfish and catching skipjack too.
I'll put it on the green.
Well, that is actually, this is one of the few times of the year that here on the James we can do the same thing with the hickory shad that are up here now. And you have Austin. You see Austin is there casting, and you see Dustin, Team Snag and Whiskers. They're actually casting Foley spoons.
Yep, that's my standby. I like them. I could probably get most of my skipjack off Foley spoon. The small white one.
There you go. White's a great color. Actually, what
mediums or the larges, but they hit them small white ones.
white is what's actually been working here earlier this week. White was catching most of them. And you find that happens a lot with skipjack also, where one color on certain days will outfish the other one.
Yep.
I don't know if it has to do with light conditions or what. I haven't figured that part out yet, but
How clear the water is, how much sunlight's getting through it, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, because it can be white, could be gold, could be silver, green, pink.
It has to do with the sun. One day, cloudy, I think, is white, and sunny is supposed to be silver, but I use white a lot.
Hey, Jody.
Yo.
Didn't you say you didn't think they thought they made gold spoons?
I never saw one. That's why I was asking that day.
Yeah.
Well, I know they make gold spoons, but do they make gold Foley spoons?
I don't know what a Foley spoon is.
That's it right there.
Is it? There you go.
Yep.
You looking? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Can't see
Oh, hold on a
I don't
second.
know why you look at the screen.
There we go.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. They've been hitting a lot on those lately.
Sweet. I've been getting a lot on black and green and black and yellow.
Black and yellows, like the bumblebee.
Uncle Jeep says the spot that he's been fishing, my spot that I've been fishing since late last year is currently 10 feet underwater. Uncle Jeep reminding everybody that he is having blueberry pancakes, and they came out great today.
Sweet.
I think that last one's got a Foley spoon on it.
Thank you, Hillbilly. There is Team Snag and Whiskers link.
Thank you.
James Alba, how's it going, my friend James? Hope you're doing well. Saying hi, crazy people.
How do?
Hello. Hello, James.
Now, when y'all are fishing the Foley spoons, do you use like an inline sinker?
I either use an inline sinker, or a lot of times I just put a real long leader line on it and use one of those popper floats.
There you go. All right.
And that way you don't get any snags, and they usually tear it up pretty good.
You know what a trolling sinker is, don't you? Show them your sinker right there.
That sinker right there?
That's what I'm using right now. It's a trolling sinker.
Yeah.
And this guy's coming up here to bump. Look at that.
I look at that. Right in the rope.
Oh, right in the rope. I hate that.
Yeah, I made some yesterday. That's what we use here. When we use the spoons, we use a inline sinker, and it's got the barrel swivels on it. So basically, just took an egg sinker, drilled out the ends a little bit so the swivel fit in there a little bit, and then epoxied it in. Definitely, we made about 6 of them for $2. But the reason I brought that up, the reason you need something like that with the spoons, anybody that's going to try that, you want to have at least a swivel in there.
For sure.
Because that spoon will get your line twisted up bad if you don't have some sort of.
It's spinning fast, and I usually have 2 swivels in the line just because they really spin bad.
You want a long leader line to make it spin right. Like 2 foot's good.
And there we go. We got Mac back.
I got a buddy up there. You caught my line.
That sounds like me. Do you know why he's talking about using a popper float to hold your line up off the ground? Them?
Yep, but I do. But you want to go ahead and because I know you do.
We
You
float them
use
off the
some
back of the boat.
trip to the angler setup
Yep.
that you've done with that.
Right there. I use that instead.
Hold
Makes
on
the
one
same
second.
noise. It's durable, and you already got them, and they don't tear up like the popper floats. But I use that instead of these now, and these make a lot more noise.
Yep. And
And
for those that do salt water, that's very similar to like Jody had there, the popping cork for salt water. A lot of times you use like a live bait, a shrimp or something like that, and use the popping cork to get the attention. But that's a good idea. I think that's one of the other differences with hickory shad and skipjack is the hickory shad tend to stay a little deeper.
yeah. But we throw them off the back of the boat and troll with them, and then they just hit because of the little wake of the boat.
Yeah.
Or even if I'm under the dam, we do that too, and they just nail them left and right. You just reel in your lines. You ain't gonna do all that casting or nothing. Just drop it off the back of the boat and let the current take it.
That is
It's
a great idea. So there you go. Let's see. QC Veteran Outdoors. Good morning. Good morning.
Howdy.
Chad's in the house. Fields of water popping up the eyes. Uncle Jeep says those trolling sinkers should be illegal. Many trolls have met their end at the hands of the troll mafia using those sinkers. Well, James, let's see. They've been out a couple times this year with us. The last one, Bailey Tiny Smith was out a couple weekends ago. I don't know if it was last week or the weekend before. QC Veteran saying good luck to all the anglers.
Thank you.
Here we go, Stan. I got a stat on.
All right, let's go to it. And y'all can take a look at this and see how close it looks to a skipjack.
We got some real bait now.
Hey, you want to bring some over to me?
There you go.
Nice.
They're almost just like a skipjack, really.
That's a big size one too.
This one's a male, so they get pretty big, but they get a lot bigger. You'll see this one. It's just a fairly decent sized male, but you'll see on the females they've got a really bigger belly because they're coming up James to mate. That's the whole reason. And they're not hitting your hook because they're hungry. They're hitting your hook because you're in their way. That's really what they're doing.
And there you go. And how can you tell that's a male?
So usually, well, he'll be putting out a certain thing, but for one thing, a lot of times. But
I didn't know if you had any other visual indicators that you were using.
no, usually I just go by their gut. You'll see on the females they got a really big gut, unless they've already dropped off their head. Yeah, just simple biology. But now that we got one, we got some real catfish bait. I'll keep casting, Dustin. I'll bring you one if I catch another one. Okay, buddy?
All right. Does it get 0.22 for that fish?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. 0.22. Austin's on the board.
Austin's in the lead.
We're counting Chad. Okay. And by the way,
Jody's trying to get that 0.22 set up for when they get a skipjack here in a little bit.
by the way, this is what I caught him on. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's just a straight blade spoon. It's not a folder. and it's blue and silver.
There you go, a little Cleo. Or no, that's a
I can't remember the brand, but I always just called them straight blade spoons.
yeah. Man, why can't I think of the name of that?
Is it Sumo?
That might be right, Jody.
Catfish Sumo brand? He's got some out.
That might be the brand of that one, but there's a name for those that I just can't. It's not coming off the top of my head. But yeah, you can. I know people have made their own like that. They got a bar of like stainless steel and cut it on the diagonal. Castmaster, thank you, Ed. That maybe it's a northeastern thing, but yeah, it's Castmaster makes the flat spoons like that.
I know all the skipjack we catch up here, they're all full of them little thread thin shad, so that's what they're eating.
Yeah, and that's one of the other differences. Like Austin was saying, the hickory shad, when they come up, they're on a mating run. They're not necessarily hitting your lure to eat. They're instinctually hitting it because it's irritating them, and they do it out to protect their egg.
Just pure instinct. It's no different if anybody's ever fished for largemouth during the spawn. You cast them onto the bed. It's the same exact thing.
Hey, you little brothers out there, welcome, welcome. Good to see you.
Hey, little brother.
There we go. We got some legitimate catfish bait now.
Woo. Yes, it must be a northeast thing because NJ had he had actually hit that up there first. Castmaster, and Phoebe is another good one. It's actually shaped like a little fish. It's a spoon shaped like a fish, and it's bent. I used to use Phoebe's a lot too. A lot. They're really good for trout. Sorry, NJ, I missed that. That's right. They're hitting it because they were peed off.
Castmaster is the brand that one is.
Yep. They use them a lot in saltwater too. Some of the bigger ones.
Yep. I'll tell you what, this new boat, it's really nice having room to be able to do all this. Extra.
I was going to ask you if you're out in the new boat.
Not sure.
One more week.
Austin got a boat?
I've had a boat.
You said a new boat, though.
Right, Doug. Good luck. Good luck finding skunks. I mean, grinding stumps. Definitely, Doug. Have to set that up.
Sorry about that big guy.
These are commercial fishermen all there.
I know Top Knot's put a video out jugging.
We got Skull Rush out there. Welcome, Skull Rush.
Hey, Skull.
Hey, put on Skull. Hey, is my wind too bad, Stan?
No, not too bad. It's starting to pick up a little bit.
Yeah, if it gets bad, just mute me.
you don't
All
mind.
right, all right.
Shoot them anyway.
What do you say?
He said mute you anyway.
All right, let's see if we can get Dustin some bait.
Hey, Clayton Vickers out there. Hey, Clayton, how's it going? Good to see you.
Stan, did you see that takedown? Look at that. Woo!
Someone got a fish.
Okay.
Look what I got. Yes, chicken.
Okay.
I got what I hate to see up here.
Tony's out there catching bait too.
Get some.
Hold on.
What I hate to see in my fishing area is the commercial fishermen over here running their trot lines.
That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, they're over picking them up right now.
Yeah, they're even starting to move into the James River.
I hate it because you could be like you have a hot spot and then they come through and then there's nothing left. They're very good at what they do. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, we used to start catching them good again. Probably not for a while now.
Yep.
We'll get her.
I don't see any yet, but they're on there.
All right.
There's one right there. Little one. I see something breaking the water up there. Oh, they got 3 trot lines right there. Each one of those buoys is a trot line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, JG, that was definitely a good good battle. Both of them were. We'll have to try to do some more of that.
Today been the perfect day to fish it for us because it's beautiful out here. No wind, warm enough. The water's calm.
Oh, it's a big net.
JG just said that he watched the Tennessee versus James River from 3 months ago on Muskrat's channel. It was awesome, and both of them were one fish.
I have a screenshot on my phone of when James was up by like 0.22.
I know, that was nuts. We had some cool guys out there.
Hey, did you hear he
JG
hit
said,
700?
what's that?
Lance and Kelly hit 700, and Double Hook did too Friday night. They're on their way to 1,000. They hit 700 Friday.
That's right. Congratulations, Lance and Kelly.
Correct.
Had a giveaway.
I'm not sure if we got hail, but we had thunder, lightning, high winds, rain, really hard rain.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can get. Let's add Mac back in.
I've only seen him pull in 2 small ones, so.
So I think that could be why it's slow fishing. It's been some pretty severe weather changes.
It got pretty cold here last night. It was down in the low 30s again.
Really? We didn't get that cool last night. We dropped, but it got down to below 40. I think it was like 38, 39 degrees.
Nope.
Well, I found.
And just,
Yeah. One thing for certain, one thing's for sure. The coldest And windiest day of the week is going to be STANday. It'll be
That
80
is-
tomorrow. It was 78 yesterday. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's if you want the weather to be bad, that's for sure. You're gonna be on a stand day. That is I don't know how that happens, but No Name Channel said they lost power over there, Mechanicsville area, I guess, for an hour. Oh yeah, I wonder if they got the race at the NASCAR is at the Richmond Raceway this weekend. Oh, that's awesome, Lance. Lance, listening while getting ready to bring Audra out for her birthday breakfast. And for those just coming in, as you can see, we are. Hey, Derek Elder, how you doing?
They don't hold in anything.
As you can see, I am not on the river, but I am here with a flathead. And the reason that we aren't out there fishing today is my youngest granddaughter's first birthday. She turned 1 today. I guess.
Well, I got mixed emotions about that. They pulled up their trot line. And they had 2 little tiny catfish out of the whole line. So I'm happy they didn't catch them, but I'm also wondering if there are not any fish here.
Wow. Yeah, if they pulled up that whole line and only 2 fish.
I saw 2 small ones. But hell, they got lines like on both sides of the river, and just a ton of them.
JG said that his birthday's Tuesday. Not many shopping days left.
Happy birthday, JG.
JG, for those just coming in, the reason that Dustin is on the bank, he has a football game at 1 o'clock. He's in one of the football leagues around here. So in order to make it to the game and still fish today, it's a lot easier to just pack up and go from the bank than it is to bring the boat in, get it put away, drop it back off. So that's why he's out on the bank.
He's actually playing football.
Yeah,
Or Freddie?
I think it's flag football league around here.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still old enough where I could hurt myself doing that.
I'm at the point now where I could hurt myself just watching the game.
Yeah. I go to sleep and I wake up and I somehow got injured. Just an ankle stop, and you're like, how do you do that in your sleep?
Turn the volume up on the remote and get a hand cramp.
Yeah, it gets bad.
I tell my son, I go, you don't know how many years I have left. I go, I could be put, end up in a nursing home. He goes, you're just one hamstring pull away from going in a nursing home. Oh, thanks, son.
Oh, you can always
I
count.
already got one picked out for you, an all-male nursing home. Like, you're the best. That's my kid.
Trust me and believe that. You can always count on your son. Stand 3 does not pass a chance to throw shots at me.
Yep.
Go up about another 50 or 60 yards, and we don't get anything to go back into the hole.
That's it. This works. If it don't work, I'm at the end.
Stick that.
All right. Well, looks like you're in now.
Who is that?
That's Mac.
Mac. Okay. Howdy.
How you doing?
Doing great.
Says, I'm
Hey,
gonna go
Mac,
pull.
did you get caught up in all that traffic in DC with all those runners? We went through there and we were going to stop, but they wouldn't let us get over to the other side, so we ended up coming to the Anacostia. Yeah, Haynes Point was closed, so I thought about coming to Anacostia, but I didn't clear it with you and Smoke, so I stayed on my side.
Hey, Stan, I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. There we go. I'm muted Mac again real quick there. All right. So for those just coming in, here is the score update. We've got Austin Fishing and Fever in the lead with .22 for that awesome hickory shad that he caught. And there it is. That's the whole score update. JG Hill saying that.
What about my chicken?
Oh, the chicken. How can we forget the chicken? You caught a whole pack of chicken.
I figured that was a penalty for catching store caught bait. Minus 2.22 pounds.
Well, and speaking of the hickory shad, that brings me up to something that a tournament that we have going on here on April 22nd. It's the Hickory Heavyweight here on the James River. So the way that works is the first hour, we are fishing for hickory shad. So you can't catfish until you catch your hickory shad. If at the end of the first hour you haven't caught hickory shad yet, you can start catfishing, but you have to use chicken as bait.
Yeah.
And you can
Prizes have been delivered.
You said the prize came in?
Prizes have been delivered.
Awesome.
Biggest cat gets a Big Cat Championship belt, and whoever catches the most hickory shad gets a little trophy. 2023 boat shad winner.
So because we only have the hickory shad once a year, we're going to do that every year. This is the inaugural one. So it's going to be the first 2 hours. We're starting that out on my channel. And then from there, 10 a.m., from 8 to 10, we're starting it on my channel. And then at 10 a.m., switching it over to the rest of the tournament will be on Austin Fishing and Fever's channel. Austin's link is out in the description. That's going to be a fun tournament.
You got to get all your bait upriver from the boat ramp. If you run out of hickory shad, you can't just start catching for it right there unless you're already upriver from the boat ramp. Couple fun rules.
So we'll have a show about that to go over that one of these Friday nights or Thursday night. NJ probably I know. I think y'all get the American shad heavier than hickories, I believe. And it's just now where the hickories are starting to come up. They've been up for a little bit, but they're just now starting to get where there's a lot of them coming up. So hopefully by
You guys
the
have a window on that. How long do they hang around?
about 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah,
It really just kind of depends on
September.
What's that?
We pretty much have them from now until all the way through September.
Yeah, that would be. I'd be fishing for skipjack all the time because it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting my bait license. Because I skip for. I fish for them through the week just for fun.
Yeah, nobody gives
That'd be my part-time job.
It's a blast, and they put up a good fight, and it's a lot of fun.
I
NJ,
tripled up the other day. I had 3 on 1.
Our hickory.
do y'all use sabiki rigs for the skipjack?
I haven't had much luck with them, but I don't use them. But some people use them and have good luck with them.
We tie jigs into a sabiki rig and use 3 on.
There you go.
Like 3 jigs on a rig.
Or
I finally pulled in a triple. I was like, wow, that's a first for me.
Yeah, when the shad get up here heavy, when the hickory shad get up here heavy, we have a white perch run at the same time. So if you're using multiple jigs like that, or even the sabiki rigs work up here, you can get doubles and triples, and you might have hickory shad and white perch on it at the same time.
Man, white perch would be good bait here.
Let's see. Hey, Alana Nana's out there. Hello, Alana. Hickory shad they're same as the American shad. They come in from the salt water. So yeah, they love brackish water, and they come all the way up into the fresh waters in the tidal rivers to spawn. And then we get them here from like the end of March to the beginning of May, middle or May, about 5 or 6 weeks is when they're really up here.
you want any of this, James?
No, I'm good. What is it anyway?
American shad, the state record in New Jersey for American shad is 11 pounds.
Yeah, I'm good.
White perch have been biting spoons. Yep. Yeah, NJ, the hickory shad and American shad look pretty close. The big difference between hickory shad and American shad is that the bottom jaw on a hickory shad extends out past the upper jaw, so they got like an underbite. So where the American shad is like a football, shaped more like a football, and both the upper jaw and lower jaw meet at the same point. Hickory shad's lower jaw sticks out further. Yep, caught them on small spoons is what works best. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to get out there this week and get some white perch. White perch is a great bait to have because they freeze very well. So if you're going to use frozen bait, it's one of the better freezing baits. And yes, the sabiki rod, where the line goes through the inside of the pole. So when you reel it in, you just reel it up. You put a sinker at the bottom, and the sinker gets stopped at the top of the pole. So the keeps the sabiki rig from tangling up into everything. Dan's got a few of those on his boat that he keeps on his boat this time of year. Donald Knight Sr. back with us. Welcome, welcome.
We pre-tie a lot of ours. That way, if we get hung up, we just go right back to fishing. Or sometimes you have fun breaking off.
Yeah, you got stripers up here too. You hook into one every now and then, they clean you out.
Yeah, we have that same thing this time of year. The stripers are also running, and I think you know, they're doing the mate run also, but I think a lot of that also is following all that food, and because we have river heron that come up the river at the same time. But here we are not allowed to we're not allowed to possess at all river shad or the American shad or river herring, the bluebacks or the alewives. They've got to be released immediately. Hickory shad, the numbers of hickory shad are pretty decent, so those we're allowed to keep to use for bait.
I'll show you how I keep my skipjack stuff.
Let me go full screen.
Yeah,
There you
never
go.
know what color they want that day.
This is a water pipe insulation foam. It's
Mhm.
smaller diameter. Just cut it in little pieces and then tie your rigs and hook it on it. Then as you need them, you untie them, unroll them, and put them on your pole. Then you can have, I got several tied up.
Bunch of different colors.
And then there's, when you need to switch a color or not one, you know how they jump on it and they tangle them all up when they're jumping and jerking. You got another one to go right back on it. And
That's
I
a
put these
great idea.
quick clips on the end of my, so I can just clip them on it.
That's a good idea.
Yep. But that keeps all your crap from getting tangled up, that little insulation.
And let's see. JG, yeah, we being parent today. Today is his youngest daughter's first birthday, so that's why we're not out on the river today.
Oh, happy birthday to the baby. You're going to have fun here in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you're going to smash a cake?
Yep.
That's his first baby, ain't it?
No, that's that's his third. He now has 5 kids. Catching up with Haz.
He's fertile. 5, dang.
I just got Austin in trouble. Sorry, Austin.
What'd you do?
We just got you in trouble. Mrs. Fever's out in the audience. First of all, hello and welcome, Mrs. Fever. She says, "Wait a minute, y'all aren't fishing? I know someone, cough, cough, Austin, who was fishing on his daughter's first birthday earlier this month."
Yeah, well, not until I was allowed to. I mean,
Did you catch that? He said aloud.
that was the main word.
We got shade tree catfishing out there.
You remember them days, James, when you had to be allowed to fish
No.
with your spouse?
Nope. I was always on deployment. I was gone all the time. All the time anyway.
That's the good thing about getting older. You raised your kids and you got all this free time to yourself.
There you go.
Well, not you. You got grandbabies, but I ain't got no grandkids.
You know, I was just going to say that, and then the grandkids start getting a little bit older, and Tiny Smith, not Tiny, Little Smith, Maddie, now the oldest granddaughter, she now plays softball.
Yeah.
So she's been having her softball games on Saturdays. And then Sunday afternoon is softball practice. That's right. She got first hit last week and scored again. So she's doing really well. This is her first year playing softball. And she's, 13. So she's playing with girls that have been playing for a few years already. So coach says she's doing really well. Freddie's Outdoor Adventures out there. How's it going, Freddie? Has been listening and watching.
Hello, Freddie.
All right, we're gonna try and okay?
Shade Tree Catfishing. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I think Donald Knight 3+1. I forgot they're doing their tournament today, right? With J Dog.
Ron. Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Got that one where you get all sorts of.
I know the one yesterday got canceled because the only person that made it to the water was Steve Ransom.
Yep.
I think that's the Shenanigans tournament.
Yeah.
Shenanigans, something like that. Yep. So I think we had Donald Knight. I think is watching both of us because he's doing hashtag 3+1 out there. So they were probably doing a giveaway on there.
I got news for him. He ain't gonna win.
There it is.
Put it in your chat.
Hey, Stan. I popped into 3+1's tourney or the channel yesterday because I thought they were still doing the tournament. When I popped in, they were doing a giveaway. I guess it was hashtag Greenwell on the screen, so I put it up there. I'm like, what the heck, whatever. I won.
Really?
Yeah, I literally typed 10 seconds before they drew it. I put my name. I put the hashtag in there, and I won the towel.
All right.
Thought that was pretty funny. I never win anything. Maybe that's my new trick is to go in late.
See, Dustin, being late pays off sometimes. That's right, the Sabotage tournament. I believe that's on 3+1 with Freddie and J Dog are hosting it, I believe. It is a quiet day of fishing so far.
Need some help?
Way to go, Shade Tree. Shade Tree Catfish has said he did the same and won an Uncle Lou rod by putting late. So now people are going to be doing the giveaways. Okay, put your hashtag whatever in there. Nothing's going to come up. They're going to be waiting to the end. Okay. Scuba time guide service. How's it going out there, Dan? Hope you're having a good trip. Hey, you should just about be able to see. You should be able to see Austin there, Dustin.
Hey, while you're there. Yeah, just put it up.
Uh-oh. Phone down.
Ain't my phone, is it?
Fishing. No, it's Austin. Fishing fever. So far, the score is Austin Fishing and Fever 0.22 for the shad. Uh-oh. Mac bringing out the zebra cake rolls.
I forgot about them.
Mac bringing out the secret bait, huh? I unmuted you there, Mac.
I got off work. Said, let me get something to drink and something to snack on. This was the first thing I grabbed.
Well, you got everybody. You pop out the zebra cake, and you got everybody's attention.
I'm over here licking the string.
I'm only going to eat about one or two, and then my daughter, baby, going to eat the rest of it.
And she's so dang cute, you just got to give it to her.
She's always stealing them when I go to sleep.
Is she going to be at the Potomac River meet? Are you going to the meet and greet this year? The Potomac River?
Yeah.
Awesome.
She should be there. Esther and everybody.
Well, if y'all are going to the Potomac River meet and greet, you do not want to miss Mac's daughter Diamond. She was the star of it last year. I think she was with everybody last year. She just took over the show.
She got mad at us because we made her sit down.
She is cute beyond cute. She's unbelievable. Oh, that's right. Hillbilly Hondo says if Max shares, he gets the point.
Yeah. Told you days when 6 of them in there, I'm only going to eat 2.
Let's see. Captain Morgan. Hey, Captain Morgan. Oh my goodness. He says Captain Morgan says I was gonna come up again. I had tournament 1, 30-pound flathead. JG Hill was saying, I thought Jody had the patent on those zebra cakes. All right, Mac, I muted you again. Just give the hand signal. Let's see, Captain Morgan.
Like I say, good luck.
I posted the link there again if you want to. Everybody is welcome to fish. You just gotta email me at twostandsfishing@gmail.com if you think you're gonna be fishing on a Sunday morning. We'll get the link to you. If not, and you're out there fishing when we start, just let me know, and if there's space up here, we'll get the link. And Tony on? You got a fish on, Tony? Congrats, Captain Morgan. 30-pound flathead. Nice flathead. 37 awesome people watching. Thank you. Thank you.
Thumbs up. Volume up.
All right, it's on the bank.
All right, so I had to unmute. Yeah, just a little guy. We'll get a weight on to see if it gets past 2.22.
Oh, nice
Right
little
back.
blue. Nice little blue.
Yep. Hello.
Team Snag and Whisker, Sean in the house. Welcome, Sean. How you doing?
What's up, Sean?
JG Hill is saying 6. Well, maybe 4. Shade Tree saying Tony with the fish Sammy. Eddie G not being specific, but he's saying 2.56. I'm going to go 4.2.
We moved to a different spot.
Huh?
That's STANday we moved.
Okay, can you give me a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, Stan.
Yeah.
Question: since I'm new to this whole hickory shad thing, do I need a longer leader, or I got about a 18-inch leader on this?
That's about right.
Okay, just making sure.
That's about right. If you know, it's just it's still at the beginning of it. Like the severe weather changes, I think, really kind of slowed them down. Like they had started coming up early, and then it kind of just shut down. And are you seeing anybody else on the wall catching them?
Yeah, the guy right next to me has caught 4 already.
Did he really? What colors he using?
Green, and he got 3 on green and 1 on gold.
Which one you want?
Yeah.
I've tried both.
So sometimes, you know, you got to watch too, where sometimes it's a fast retrieve where they're a little bit higher up in the water column. Sometimes you got to let it sink a little bit and reel it in slow if they're a little bit deeper. He's probably casting out and letting it go downstream a little bit.
Yep. I mean, we're literally right next to each other casting because he casts. I have to wait for him to cast, or he has to wait for me to cast before we can, so we don't cross each other's lines.
You can give me those other poles now.
Okay.
Three point 3.68, so 3.7. All right, Tony jumping out to a commanding lead. So pretty good guesses out there.
My lines get slime.
Sweet.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
You want to put dragon weights on this one? I put this weight on it. Wait.
We'll just,
All right.
Is that Jody?
Heidi.
that Jody, no, it was me.
No, that was James. I handed him
She
the
handed me
pole.
the pole, though. She set me up.
Our friends recorder.
Twice.
So it has been a tough morning of fishing here. I think a lot of that has to do with the really change in weather that's happened.
See, Austin came upriver.
What's that?
Did you say Austin came upriver?
Yeah, it looked like it.
What?
Where you at, Austin?
Closer to 95?
You passed me and didn't say hi?
I did. You didn't say hi back.
You've only got 7
Yeah.
poles?
Yeah.
When Dustin
couldn't
comes
get-
back over,
I
when
couldn't get
Dustin comes
myself
back
up.
over,
Getting hot.
What's up?
Yeah.
JG Hill said Dustin has 6 pounds of camera gear on his chest. What is that unit under the GoPro? A battery pack, maybe?
It is a battery pack. It is the Subtig. Got it off Amazon. Oh, this guy cut another one.
I turned the camera off. You want to take your shirt off?
Yes, please do.
Oh. I forgot to mute. My bad.
Setting me up again.
Howdy. Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. Can't catch fish when it's real nice like this. You know, if it's windy and nasty and you're cold, you don't want to be out here. They're usually biting. But if it's like this,
Yeah, right.
like the fish know you can't eat today because they'll all be out there fishing. It's a nice day.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was a couple weeks ago. Stan3 and I were out there, and it was like 25, 30-mile-per-hour winds all day, blowing right up river. You're all over the place, but we were catching fish.
Yeah.
30-pound flathead yesterday right here.
Did you?
JG Hill said I took my son fishing Friday, 4 spots, 45 minutes at a time, and no bites. Still had a great day on the water.
Trot lines they had out, and he pulled.
Yeah, and when you said the commercial fishermen there, and they had the trot lines out and only got the 2 fish, I wonder if they've had their lines there for a few days. That's Shirley T joining us. Good morning, Shirley.
Yeah, they can fish an area out pretty quick if they stay about a week in here. I haven't seen any commercial guys around for a long time, so. Yeah, that is them.
So for everybody just coming in, so far Tony has got
dragging and going like upstream, and then all of a sudden all your.
Go ahead. All right, and for those just coming in, Tony right now is in the lead. He's got a 3.7-pound blue, and he got 0.22 for that big pack of chicken that he caught. And Austin caught a hickory shad for the 0.22. We're about halfway through, 10:35. JG Hill saying commercial catfishing guys he knows use about raisins for bait. Yeah, I heard of using grapes, and back in the day, you used to use soap.
Yeah, back when Ivory had a lot of lard in it.
Mm-hmm. My sister makes soap. There.
I want my head to burn. All right, let's do some of that fishing stuff. Come on, a little bit more.
Which way? I can't see.
Yeah, a little more.
So, yes.
Right there. Let's see.
Well, especially the Ivory soap, and still one that it's made that way, but it used to be made with a lot of soap was made with fat, with animal fat. So, and it didn't have a lot of the other ingredients in it. So yeah, soap used to be used quite a bit. Left-handed trigger figure. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Talon Live. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, come on, man. Looks like a rinky dink, though. See it?
No. Took that once.
This
Put
one
a shirt
here.
off and put another one on.
This one up here. Number 2.
You getting a cannibal? Man, I can't wait to get your boat. The bass boats is not for big people.
Yeah, as soon as I get my boat, you can use my old boat. There you go.
Well, I have a boat.
Yeah. Oh, what that?
But you know what? I heard there was this disaster yesterday at the boat dealership somewhere in Tennessee.
Yeah.
A building crashed and it destroyed a bunch of boats. I hope you weren't caught up in that.
Yeah.
Daryl was posting something about it yesterday.
Yeah. 8 months to reorder.
Hey, Grace Family Fishing, good to see you. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, we got this Tennessee group chat, and just as soon as James told Daryl that, he posted it. Did you hear about James's boat? He was already telling people.
So that was a good one for those just coming in. James told us a story earlier how he did his April Fool's joke on Daryl yesterday. Most of us know that James was on his boat. It was supposed to be delivered in March. He ordered it at the end of last year. And told Daryl that his boat was at the dealership, and with all the stuff coming through, building crashed on it and had Daryl going.
Total loss.
And, we waited a few minutes where we told him Daryl was looking for boats for him.
Hillbilly Honda says,
it finally made it from Washington to Ohio, so it's up at the dealership in Ohio, and they're finishing it up now.
wow. Well, I'm sure it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah, hope so. Well,
Hillbilly Hondo says, love bacon fat in my green beans.
Mm.
And that is how Cracker Barrel does it. They put the pork fat in the green beans.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of lard and ivory. That's why the fish were. But they've changed that up mostly now.
Yeah.
Coconut oil.
Yeah, they got rid of lard everywhere. Tony JG Hill saying, doesn't Tony Mack and Dustin know they're supposed to fish the bank with all kinds of trash in your way like Danny Stone does? They're doing it all wrong.
Yeah, Dan Stone, he's a little more vicious than I am.
Yeah, he had to wade through some water yesterday to get to where he was going.
When I saw him, he was in the fishing from the edge of the parking lot. Didn't he have? I think he had his poles up on the yellow parking lot poles and everything. You never know what you're going to see with Danny, though. That's for sure.
No. Nope, you got a bite.
Yeah, let's see it. I'd like to have a fish instead of a bite.
Make it look easy. How you doing?
It appears to be
So we got make it look easy 202. I'm gonna make it look hard 703.
Well, so far the bite has been slow today.
Nope.
So far the bite's been slow today. Tony's got the only blue cat of the day at 3.7. He also caught a big pack of chicken. And Austin caught a hickory shad.
Yeah, I wish I had got that takedown on camera. Unfortunately, I didn't. You gotta take my word for it.
That pack of chicken really took it down, huh?
Oh.
Do they have the chicken takedown of the year for the Golden Winter?
I bet Dieter be wanting to know where that spot's at.
That's a good one.
Where'd you hook that chicken at, huh?
Yeah. I just want to know what you were using for bait to catch that pack of chicken. That's
Corn.
Catfish.
There's a perfect time for your joke, James. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh, God.
Why did he?
Because.
boom, boom.
So the guy next to me gave me one he just caught.
Oh, there you go.
You're using the Jody plan of catching fish or catching
That's
bait.
right. If I can't do it, somebody else can.
Did you give him a sticker?
Yeah.
Guess what, Jody?
I think I heard somebody say fish on.
I got one with me.
Is that fishing fever?
Fishing Fever got a fish?
Looks like he got another. Oh no. Uh-oh, Tony. That's right, JG. 0.222 for Dustin.
Doesn't matter how you get it.
Barely hooked. Got off.
Oh my goodness.
I knew he was going to lose that fish. I didn't say nothing. But I'm like, it's taking him too long to get it in.
I'd say that's where I would probably say that's probably where 95% of the fish, if you're losing a fish, is right there.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably 4 pounds or something, but I forgot my freaking net in the truck. So I was trying to get the grippers in him, and he wouldn't calm down. So, oh well.
I got a net up here.
You just had to catch another one.
Well, maybe the bite will be on now. James just had it looked like he was getting a little bump there, and now Austin got a fish on. JG Hill saying sloppy fishing, Austin.
Hey, Austin, if you need a net, I got mine up here.
What'd that smart Alex say?
JG Hill said that was some sloppy fishing, Austin.
Well, at least I'm out here.
Oh,
Oh, man.
shots
no, he
fired
didn't.
back.
Oh, no, he didn't.
He did.
Bam, bam. Y'all keep them coming. I got comebacks.
Uh-oh.
You're.
I was talking about Dustin, though. I wasn't even talking about JG. I didn't know JG said anything.
Bad timing.
Well, that shot worked for both of them, so
You know
Yeah, that's true.
Dustin took the easy way out on the bank today.
He had to save his strength.
That fish bit an eel tail, Justin.
Really?
You know why James lost his fish?
We need to throw the fillet out there.
He got to look at his hair.
Yeah.
Hey, Austin, I said I have a net up here if you need it.
What?
Yeah, Dustin's not going to need it.
That's right.
Whoa!
I might as well get in on it.
Might as well.
Jody, who at you?
Hey, Tony and Mac, we had a question from Make It Look Easy 202. Oh, I see Tony running. Make it look easy. 202 was asking if anybody knows a guaranteed bluegill spot near DC.
Tidal basin.
Tidal basin.
Anywhere in the tidal basin.
These are things to play around. I'll put on mute, but if you see me running, tell me
You've been running.
guaranteed bluegill spot. Oh, he can go right down. You can't get on Hayes Point today. But you, get him on Hayes Point.
You can't even get down there.
Yeah, not today.
But the tidal basin is probably the best spot. You can catch
Left side,
carp,
right side.
catfish, bluegill.
I hope that answers your question, 202. Yep, he's giving the okay.
James got one.
Oh, all right, all right.
Nope.
Oh, I saw it too.
Down and pick it up.
What if it took your bait?
Well, I'm in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Sean White said, "Stop picking on Mr. Clean's brother. He's keeping it clean today." Hey, Joshua, carp and catfish baits, tips, tricks, and technique.
Mr. Clean's
Y'all
brother
make
out
sure.
that.
Y'all go make sure you check out Josh. They do some great lives out there.
That was just a great spin. It says, the Mr. Clean brother was
Little brother.
Make it look easy. Said cherry blossom season, crushing hair point.
I heard they're trying to get Trump on additional charges.
Uh-oh.
They said they could prove that he pulled a tag off of a mattress back in '96. Look at that.
no bait.
But they got two witnesses.
Two witnesses, huh?
Yep.
I'm not taking that bait. I'm not taking that bait. I'm leaving that alone.
Yeah, it's cracking up. I was reading a story that somebody had written up a whole big article on it. It was pretty funny.
April Fools.
Yeah. But I mean, it was pretty funny because it's like, yeah, I could probably see him trying to do that. Somebody else was saying, you could tell the way he walks that he's a mattress tag remover.
Yeah, he probably takes them off of the couch cushions too, I bet you.
Yep. Says right on there, do not remove with the penalty of law.
That's right, that's right. Carp and catfish baits, tips, tricks, and techniques. The action has been slow today. We've just now getting a couple of bites, but
Couple teasers.
Tony has got a 3.7 pound blue and a big pack of chicken. And Austin caught a hickory.
And baits, tips, tricks, techniques. This is for you. I got a carp rod out there. No action yet.
Solo layout.
Yeah, just put some corn on here. My pack bait, I didn't do it right. Let's start over. Oh, I do have some syrup. I'm maybe I'll try that. All right, let me get this out.
All right, awesome. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you. I think it was Smoke that got the first carp of the year here for us a couple weekends ago.
Is that a hook?
Give me the old.
Oh.
Okay.
Something take the bottom of it off.
Give me another piece of paper. I won't even throw it in the water. I went to throw it, it bounced off the bottom of the boat, went in anyway.
Yep, something hit the bottom of it and pulled it off.
Yeah, definitely luck out there. JG Hill said, Austin is sending me a sticker. Cool.
Yep.
I have been amazed at how the stickers, like that just swept the entire catfish community. Everybody has to collect their stickers.
If you ain't got a sticker, you ain't nobody.
That's right.
They're a little expensive, ain't they?
Small price.
Yeah.
$1.
I just order them when Sticker Mule sends me the deals.
I pay about
Yeah.
$1 a piece for mine.
Yeah, if you look around, like you said, Sticker Mule does that 50 for $29 thing with free shipping, which is, you know, a little bit more than 50 cents a sticker. Vinyl Disorder is another one out there. Of course, you got Bobcat who does stickers.
Catfish is doing them now.
Who's that?
Catfish.
Catfish Club.
Oh yeah, awesome.
It was on his website.
That wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me because that's if you're fishing and you're in social media, you have to have your stickers.
Yep. It's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, I ran into somebody at the boat ramp one day. He's like, "Aren't you the Cool Cats guy?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You got a sticker?" And I said, "No, I don't have any." And he was like, "Oh, okay." Like, I ain't following you anymore. I just no sticker.
Speaking of catfish clothing, I even have a pink hat.
Yeah, 'cause you wear pink all the time, right?
Yep, I'm a pink girl. Oh, guess what? You'll never guess what happened. James had his septic tank pumped. Tell him your story, but
What? Yeah, that's like throwing money down the toilet. I'll tell you that. Got me 300 pounds of crap.
and that
$300 worth of crap.
he's got like 3 boats sitting in his yard. And what did you say about me?
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot the guy. The guy goes, "Oh, you do some catfishing, all right?" Because I got all these boats in my yard. I look like a marina. And I go, "Oh yeah." I go, "Yeah, I go fish a lot, catch a lot of big ones." I go, "I got a YouTube channel." He's like, "Oh, what is it?" I'm like, "Cool Cats." I go, "My friend's inside. She got a YouTube channel. Pontoon Cuddy." "Oh yeah, I watch her." I was like, "Jeez." Yeah, I've seen her before. I watch her. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Aren't you the? Yeah, I'm the guy in the background that helps her and stuff.
Thanks, James.
Oh, you're that funny guy that's her servant.
Oh gosh. That's why I keep him and let him fish with me. He's so funny.
Yeah. Everybody's always popping in the chat. "Hey, Dustin. Hey, Jody." Oh, James.
Yeah, all right. Josh said he had some nice stickers made. JG Hill sent me. I like it. I like the one that JG Hill sent me. That'd definitely make a good sticker. Catfish playing the drum set. Boom, boom, bam.
Decals made up for the boat, so
This will be third. His third sticker design.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna pay and get this one done good. So I don't want to do a whole wrap, but I want to do a pretty good on the side.
Hillbilly Hondo is saying, is there anyone who can design stickers?
Bobcat.
You go online, all those places that do car wraps and stuff, they got a lot of they can pick stuff up for you.
No, Bobcat does it, and we had
Not really. The only people we know.
John Parker, Mr. Real Time Professional Catfish Angler. He has helped us with a bunch of thumbnails and sticker designs. He did the one with STANday, and he's given us a few of them.
Oh, there's that app he can use, Canva, to make his own. If he knows how to use computer.
Yeah. That ain't me.
This the one who's asking about mine. CANVA, Canva.
That is a pretty good. That is pretty good. So they have the paid version and the free version, I believe.
So 3 of these didn't have bait, so I'm gonna check them all. That's still got some stuff.
All this sticker talk makes me think about stickers. And I just so happen to have a board. I don't know if you've seen it, I'd have heard about it, but
Let's get back on again.
board
One second.
and got Team Snag and Whiskers on here. There you go. 2 stands is on there. Mac. I got it. Try it this way. Talking River Monsters.
I see
Okay.
Freddie's Outdoor and Nina up there. No real loss.
Oh yeah. Yep. I don't know if they're on the chat. I haven't had a chance to really look at the chat much today. Just trying to keep the cameras from falling.
Probably
But I
the
know last week we did. Who's that right there?
Oh, speaking of cool cats, there you go. Look at that sticker.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I heard that guy.
So I might have enough room to get this one here. You guys heard of them?
All right, Adventures of Allie and Clint. Got to meet them at CatCon this year.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
maybe like a board to put on my boat where I can put all the stickers. You know?
We'll get them on.
You got quite the collection there, Tony.
And there they are. The Allie and Clint. Welcome to the board.
Very nice.
Now, Stan, speaking of the board, I saw the results of the month long last night. Is Stan 3 all right?
Yeah, you know, it was obviously, you know, never. I think he's won like I think he was at like 10 in a row or 11 in a row that he won that he's entered. So yeah, that last, it came down to it was less than an hour left when they That's what it took. They had to get a 52-inch fish and then a 40-something inch fish to do it, and that's what happened.
Yeah, we've all been there.
And we would have been out there. We would have been out there that night, but the weather here was so bad, and then with it being his daughter's weekend, but that's what happens. That's why it's a month-long tournament. You get to the end of the night on the last day of the month. All right, 11 o'clock. We got 1 hour left, a little less than 1 hour left. Tony in the lead with a 3.7-pound blue so far. And then that big pack of chicken and Austin with a shad. And Austin had the potential winner at the boat. It could happen again.
He lost it.
Tough crowd.
Because it took him too long to get in. He should have reached in and lifted it with his hand.
Look at that big shad that bird's got in his mouth.
Yeah.
Let's see, Austin is on the move.
James, I want a fishing pole.
Yeah, I tell you, probably one of our biggest upgrades has been the monster net, the HydroWeb 80. That, you know, with catching the bigger fish, that net has helped out a lot right at the side of the boat. Because before it was almost easier to reach down with your hand and grab it than trying to get it in the net we had before. But with that monster net, you get it by the side of the boat and you got it. It's in. It's in the net. That's right. And we have the HydroWeb 80, and Creole's got the HydroWeb 150, and the 80 is big. Like, we've had both of my grandsons in it. So that 150, I imagine you could put a whole person, an adult, in that thing.
Trade you.
I wonder.
Thank you, Shade Tree.
You got the 80, I think.
Don R got me the 80.
All right. Dan, I got one on here. Crossing over my line.
All right. Yeah, the 80, you know, the 80 is, I think you could easily land 100 plus in that net. There we go. Tony catching fish and landing planes. Yeah, Creole got that 150. He was smart during the first Iron Cat. Boom, boom, bam. Thank you, JG. $1.99 for the Mountain Dew drink money. Thank you, JG. I appreciate that.
Give me a sec.
Yes, Tony is the air traffic controller there while he's on STANday. Thank you, JG. Uncle Jeep said that would explain the jacket. Oh, there we go. Tony may have just doubled his score.
here we go. What do we got here? Uh-oh. Units, pounds. Here we go. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go.
3 point. Looks like it locked in. 3.57. 3.6. Tony is up to 7.3. Shade Tree Catfish is saying, way to go, Tony. Exit solo layout. And it is a tough bite out there today.
You know, take the gut pocket off. Take the gut pocket off for me. You won't. That's something over there. You're gonna get a snag. No, I don't know. You might get some.
Secret didn't hold anyway, then leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put that on you.
Butterflies and sunshine. Welcome, butterflies. How's it going? Says, good morning, everyone. Looks like a great group of anglers this morning. Boom, boom, bam, Wayne. How's good? Thank you, thank you. Good morning, y'all. How's the fishing? Well, the fishing is. I'm sitting here at the home studio, and I'm not even in last place. So,
Really?
Tony has got. We've been fishing for 2 hours. Tony has got 2 blues for a total of 7.3 pounds. Tony also caught a big pack of chicken, and Austin caught a hickory shad, and that's it.
That's a bald eagle right there.
Thank you, Wayne.
Jody,
What?
a bald eagle up on the top of the tree right here.
Yeah, I can't look. I was looking
Okay, well, he's not going to.
We had one the other day that we saw it come down and snag the shad right off the top of the water.
Yeah.
Yep, I see it.
They're a big bird. That's for sure.
Where we used to live in upstate New York, Stan 3 and I were ice fishing and throwing the whatever we were catching, the perch and bluegill and whatnot, up on the ice, and a eagle swooped down right between us and snagged one. It was just amazing being 15 feet from that and watching it come down and snagging one right off the ice.
Yeah, these guys down here, they got quite the wingspan.
It's unbelievable the size of them when you get, you know, you can see them from a distance, but man, even when you get close, it's just unbelievable.
I fell asleep one morning and I woke up and one of them big birds was sitting on the gate of my pontoon with them big old beaks.
The blue herring.
Yeah.
The herring?
Yeah.
Waking her up to let her know she had a fish on the line, and then she shoot him off.
I had a bunch of bait sitting right there cut up, and I guess he saw that and didn't see me moving, probably thought I was dead too. And I guess when he landed, it woke me up. Or it could have been the drag of my fishing line, because I had a 51-pounder on the...
Dan, I got another baby online.
All right. Tony's on fire now.
Get it, Tony.
Oh, absolutely, Uncle G. Ice fishing was awesome. Jimmy G's out there. How's it going, Jimmy? Great to see you.
Probably about the same size as the other two. Maybe a little bigger.
Yeah, I'm going to say right in that 3.6, 3.7 range. Sure looks like it.
Yeah.
You have me tail.
Yeah. Should be going with the fillet.
I lost fish on that fillet.
Because they bite the lower part of it.
You want a fillet?
Nah.
And you see what Tony's doing. That's what you get the fish off the hook, get it rebaited, and he's getting it casted back out. A lot of tournament anglers, you'll see a lot of people do that. We get the bait back in the water, then get the fish measured.
What was that? Falling?
NJ is saying the Bobby Filet.
I get them two little bites.
3.17, so 3.2.
You want me to move closer to the rocks for you?
Yep, 3.17. I'll get him back in the water.
All right. That puts you up to 10.5. I agree, Murillo. That's 15 pounds all day, chunky style. Definitely been a tough bite out there today. Tony's got 3 fish for a total of 10.5. He caught that big pack of chicken, and Austin got the hickory shad. And that's with 2 people fishing. Well, so Tony, you said you're fishing the Potomac River?
Yep, I am on the Potomac River on the Virginia side.
And Max said he's at the Anacostia.
Water is very low. Yeah. I didn't plan on coming this far down, but the one spot I wanted to go to, the water was really low. A couple down trees from the storm last night. I went to Haynes Point. They turned me around. It was like playing deep. But, catch a few. Nothing big yet. But we still got time.
That's right. I unmuted you, Matt.
Yeah, I'm on the Anacostia. Wishing I was at Haynes Point. The water is real low. You can see the rocks.
Wow. Yeah, that could definitely explain it.
And I ain't never seen it like that.
That could definitely explain it. So they got some sort of race or something going on up there today, you said?
Yeah. I think one of the last STANdays I was on, they did that. I had to walk like a mile to meet my ride.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know that they were doing that. Remember last year's meet and greet, they had part of that closed off at first.
Yeah.
And then we got Austin fishing Fever and Dustin both fishing the James River. Pontoon Jody and Cool Cats are in the Tennessee at Watts Bar up above the dam.
Below the dam.
Below the dam?
Yeah, we're below Watts Bar Dam.
Well, I don't really give a damn. I was trying to come up with a better damn joke, but it just I got nothing. I got nothing. So
Bad joke for that. You usually got some good ones, Stan.
yeah,
Oh,
no, I was trying.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Nacho.
Nacho who?
Nacho, none of you got a 222-pound sturgeon.
Thank you.
Oh, it's onions. My bad. I messed it up. I said nacho.
That's okay. It still worked.
I was wondering what you were trying to say.
It still worked.
I made fun of your joke and I messed mine up.
Don't give her that. That didn't work.
Still didn't get far enough.
Oh man. Murillo Family Fishing is reminding us that it's 39, now 38 minutes left. And Tony's out to a commanding 10.5 point lead. So one fish could change it.
Hey, Stan,
This with a 4-ounce weight.
Yeah.
I got a family of ospreys right next to me, and one of them just swooped down and picked up a shad.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that was really cool. About, I don't know, 25 yards to my left.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really neat to see.
There's some amazing birds.
I've been casting over there for a half an hour.
Yeah, no, right?
Just let you know that they're there.
It makes you wonder which species is more advanced.
Exactly.
No, I'm not wondering.
Yeah.
He just wanted to show you how to do it, Austin.
I know. Appreciate that.
You ever think about that though? They're up there. Look at this guy. They're laughing. Look at this guy. Let's get this guy. Let's let him fish a little longer, a little longer. You know what? Watch this. Here, hold my egg.
Oh, my egg.
And those ospreys, they will dive at that water like 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They'll hit it hard.
That's what they were doing. It was 3 of them. And they were taking turns diving down, and they got one. It's
Uncle
like a
G,
mama and 2 juveniles.
So she was teaching.
Yep.
teaching three of
She was teaching 3 kids, and she didn't
Yeah.
know it.
You got that one. You got that one. Uncle Jeep says, quick, someone run to the Asian fish markets and buy a live catfish or 2.
Yeah, really. 1-800-RENT-A-FISH.
That's right. I hope they have that express delivery. There's only 35 minutes left.
Oh, Brokeback Bob.
Fly by and airdrop one to you.
Drone delivery.
Yep.
Yeah, I tell you, I don't know. The 1-800-RENT-A-FISH, they haven't been as reliable as they used to be.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I stopped selling them fish, so.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that was the joke that I had with Catfish Dog with Tim. The whole time I was camping, I said I was on the run because 1-800-RENT-A-FISH wanted me to pay my tab, and I couldn't afford it. So I had to hook up the camper and hit the road.
And because you couldn't pay your tab, you had to close his doors. Good job, Austin.
Yeah. Now y'all got to earn it.
Gotta earn it. You just keep watching them ospreys and learn.
And this is what happens when we don't catch fish.
Yeah.
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 They start picking on each other.
At least we're not talking about Chinese food.
Now I'm hungry, Stan. Thanks.
Shade Tree Catfishing saying 30 minutes or less or your next fish is free.
I got this duck over here peeking at me.
Yeah.
Orange, you're a little scared he might come at you.
Hey, Austin. Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
Look to your right. Is that that's not an eagle, is it? In the sky over closer to me?
I can't tell. It could be, but
He's circling.
There's Quiet Man Curtis is out there. Hello, the Mayor, to Stan, Dustin, Tony, Mac, Austin, James, and Jody.
No, it's not. It's not big enough. He is fishing though. You got a bird fishing in the stream too.
That's right. Uncle Jeep is saying that Creel has to work overtime all week to pay the tab for yesterday. So there's Curtis out there. Curtis, anything you'd like to say to Jody?
Look at instigator. Stan.
You open the door.
Well, the fish aren't biting. I got to do something.
I
Oh,
think our issue might be that they got the flow cut down to 5,000.
Is that your issue?
I think so, because they've been running like 25 to 45 for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and now all of a sudden it's like
I think I know what your issue is.
5,000 is what like leaks by the dam when they have it all closed.
I think you and Jody are together. That's why you're not catching anything.
Yeah, that happens too.
we're in a new spot.
Oh,
I fished
Man.
this spot here before. Caught a lot of fish here.
Really?
Yeah.
What's happened today then?
well, to that point.
It's your hat. That's what
Wearing
it is.
that winter hat. The Catfish Dave Deluxe.
You know, me and Curtis got a side bet.
Uh-oh.
Whoever loses has to do a song and dance. I think he should do a little tap that Shirley Temple song.
And I think you shouldn't have to sing and save us all.
On
Well,
the
I
good
don't
ship,
know. I'm gonna win.
Yeah, okay.
on the good ship, 1-800-Rent-A-Fish.
Her song and dance. Nah. I may break out. You can't touch this. Nah, nah, nah,
Oh, yeah. Right, didn't say the other one.
Do that.
Ice,
Do that
ice,
lobster.
baby.
What is it? The lobster dance?
Yeah.
Sideways.
You could always bust out that old Flathead Sinatra song, I fished it my way.
Yeah.
NJ Fish Maniac or some Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Dream
I was
on,
thinking-
dream on.
I was thinking that last night. The exact song.
There you go.
I paid
Sing
my
with me,
dues,
sing
light,
with me.
line after line.
Well, you know the bite's slow when we've gone past food all the way up into singing songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karaoke Sunday. That's how you can make that noise.
Yeah, we're going to try to get that in between now and when he starts fishing again. Shade Tree Catfishing saying, I need to get a sponsor sticker for 1-800-Rent-A-Fish for the boat.
See, and Jody gave me the other number, that dial-a-dink. You're trying to get big fish. I get all these little guys.
You get fish from Brian B.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. NJ's got a good one. Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. I think that's a Bobcat song.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's quite a wide selection of songs out there to do, Curtis.
And Jody.
I don't plan on needing a song.
Oh
though.
yeah, or
Hang up.
Well, I told you.
or Jody, but
That ain't happening.
You slack it off. Some fish will come
I
by
would
and pull.
think. I think the twins. I think they the brothers are considered the underdogs in that match.
It's top 3 biggest fish, right?
It's their top 6, right?
Yeah, they
they're
get top 6. They get 3 apiece. So
Yeah.
they're getting a more than fair advantage.
I'm not sure if that's confidence on your part, Jody.
Well, they ain't even caught 6 fish last year. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Oh, man.
Speaking of which, I'm at 100 for the year.
Yeah.
Look at that, Jody. Jody, what are you at for the year?
I have to go back and recount. I have to go
I'm in
back.
the 20s, maybe.
I think I'm getting close to 30.
Yeah, that's 20.
Yeah. I caught 6 the last 2 times I've been out. 6 time, I think.
Tell you what, I don't miss bank fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have done moved 4 times by now.
I got a question about fillets. Do you guys have any trouble keep catching fish on the fillet?
No, I love
No.
fillets. Catch them pretty good.
I did the fillet
They
and
just pull half of it off.
it was slammed like 3 or 4 times, and each time it got slammed, it pulled the fillet off. And then the second time, it just let the head, and then I cut another one that did the same thing.
I know when I had a fillet on there during the tournament there at the end, I had it let it nibble on it for probably about 10 minutes before it finally took the whole thing.
Oh, it was running with it had the rod pulled down, but then when I tried reeling it in, it
Just got all the fillet and none of the hook.
ripped off the side
know-
of the fillet.
Some of that is, talked with Epic about that before, and you may need to use like the double hook rig with the fillet. I know that's what some people do. So they'll have one at the top and another hook down towards the bottom. But a lot of times what'll happen is that the blue cat will just come up and just kind of close its mouth on it and kind of just swim back with it. So they got part of that fillet clamped down in their mouth, and they're not turning. They're just kind of swimming back with it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll happen.
Fish into 4 and they not even be hooked. They just holding it in their mouth.
Yeah. And it'll happen with big chunks of bait too.
Yeah.
But then at other times, like this past week, I think it was Thursday, we had a whole crappie, live crappie, because we can't cut them. We got to use them whole for bait here. But so we had the live crappie on there, and it was probably 10 inches or more. It was definitely bigger than my hand, and we caught like about a 10-pound flathead on it, and it ate that whole big crappie. So it's like sometimes they'll just attack the whole thing, and other times just like they just come up and clamp down on it and kind of swim away with it.
My last big flathead was on crappie.
Man, we were so excited. It started getting the bite, and did that typical flathead bite where it just kind of all of a sudden the rod the tip just starts going a little bit, and then all of a sudden it just starts swimming and going down, and like, oh, this is it, and it's got such a big bait on there.
Yeah.
And nope, little bitty flathead.
Yeah, I was gonna say every time I use my biggest baits, it seems like I catch a fish where I'm just amazed he could even get it in his mouth. I catch small fish on really big baits.
And as a matter of fact, I dropped the short on that. I said big baits equal big fish. I don't know. JG Hill wants to know, Dustin, what's the next river coming up on the next river review coming up. That's a very cool, timeless video for your channel.
I got to reach out to somebody. We're going to either do the Tennessee or the Mississippi. We're going to wait to do the Potomac and the James till after the 16th. So it'll probably be the Tennessee. You guys know anybody on the Tennessee River that wants to come up and talk about the river?
It's got water.
I'm not that knowledgeable of stuff like that. If you want to know about places and things,
I just want what we're looking for, just like a kind of a detailed overview of the entire river system.
Yeah, that ain't me.
that wouldn't be me.
Who do you think would be a good person to talk to on that?
Isn't Daryl a statistician?
He's a Georgia guy, though.
But he only fishes up here.
He only fishes Chattanooga.
Yeah.
What about Bobcat?
Everywhere I've ever fished on the Chattanooga, he says that's his spot, so he's got to know the river.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Bobcat.
Yeah.
Or maybe Fish Izzle?
No, I don't know.
Joe.
Probably Joe. Joe knows the river probably better than anybody else.
Who's Joe?
Oh, that would be probably a great guess.
Cats.
Hey, you want to give him my email address?
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Awesome, appreciate that.
Yeah, he actually does know the river really well. So.
Awesome.
And a bunch of different species.
I think him and Pat, Twisted Tackle are out down in Chattanooga fishing today. And he'll come back and tell me tonight, he'll go, man, it was a rough day. We only caught like 19. We got 3 40s, a 50, and 2. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a rough day.
Well, that's what I was saying that the other day when we came to on Thursday. Dustin was we weren't out. We only fishing for a few hours, and we saw Dustin and Sean out on the water. So we had a little bit of bait left, fresh bait. So we brought that down to them, and they're like, "How's it going?" Like, "Wow, it was a rough day. We only got like 3 30-pounders and a flathead today."
Just swim out.
Well, I'll reel all these in as soon as the show's over. We'll go up and get that.
Muskrat and Palmetto did a great job at showing their rivers.
I mean, we got like 0 flow. I mean, there is no water moving.
And
They give it all that slack, right? Just in.
Yep.
that'll make a huge difference. Now, I don't know the Tennessee at all. Is there, like, when you're in a section like that, is there a way to move to, or the whole current is controlled by what they let out of the dam? Is that correct?
Yeah, the whole current's controlled by what they let out of the dam.
So there's not even a place.
Unless it's raining real hard and you get some of those side creeks that are feeding
Right.
in.
Yeah. That makes sense.
The majority of it's all controlled by the dam.
So there's not even a way to go find current anyplace else.
Correct. And the
See,
reason why they put all this stuff down here is because Chattanooga used to be the worst flooding city in the United States. Every year, so they put all these to control all the flooding they used to have. And I think the Watts Bar portion of it is the largest lake/river of them all in the line.
That's pretty interesting. So I know here, like if we
You got to have the tide, so no matter what, you're going to have some water movement at some point.
Right, we got the tide that comes in, but if you're dependent on what the water's doing to begin with, you'll definitely have water moving. It's just how much it'll move. But we've got other spots, like we can go further upriver to like the fall line where it's the end of the tidal river where the there's actually rapids. It's actually one of the only cities in America that has Category 5 rapids in downtown city limits. So
Wow.
if you're looking for current, you can always move upriver to that, so you can find current. There's some other places like that, just where based on the turn of the river, the deeper spots, the shallow, those kind of things, where you can find some current when in other areas it's not there. But
You get in July and August here, and if it hasn't rained much at all, you'll spend like a week where they don't move any water at all.
Wow.
Dan, I think I got another dink on.
All right. Oh, Tony on the run.
Get it, Tony. I like watching him.
Me too. One of my favorite shows this year so far was when we did the rain delay and Tony was covering the rain delay.
Yeah.
That was a great show that he did.
Yep.
Here he comes. Must be a pair of them. That's your bald eagles chirping over there.
False alarm. False alarm. There he is. Fishing with the boat 804.
Man, I'm really surprised we didn't get nothing here. A couple little dink bites and that was it, huh? What time is it? Where's my phone?
I wasn't surprised because that man didn't get none on his nets.
Oh, on his trout line?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that bump down the stretch when the current's going, so I figured you got to be fishing there.
922 Crappie Barbecue. How's it going today? Good to see you. $34 awesome people out there still. I believe when we finish up here in about 15 minutes, we got about 15 minutes left.
Yeah, this is about time things start getting good.
Right? Always seems like in that last 2 minutes, somebody's getting something.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely getting hot.
Yeah.
My toes is getting hot.
Yeah, that sun's out for sure. No breeze at all, and the sun is out.
Yep, sun is. Oh, Tony heading to the poles. Yeah, I agree, JG. I think that front moved through all across the coast over here and even inland
Hey, there's an eagle, Dustin.
The shad bite is definitely slow. I think the change in weather really has affected that. But that's what I've found interesting, and is that by, when you fish the live tournaments or you have the live streams going on where people are fishing in multiple different spots.
How they're all dead at the same time.
Yeah, isn't that something? Or somebody will get a fish, just that, even though it was only you had the bite and then Austin had the one on, and it's just funny how you get a few bites and they'll all come together. It's just weird.
I know
Still
during the
can't explain it.
summer, you remember on my show, everybody'd have a bite and then it shut off at the same time?
Yep.
And then everybody would get a bite maybe at 1 o'clock for half an hour and then it shut off again. Everybody in different states.
Yeah, that's just even different parts of the country, and it's just weird. Even talking with Epic, there's trying to figure out, and it's more than just like a weather pattern, because
It's got to be something like with the sun and the moon and
right, it's got to be something galactic, like
that affects the whole East Coast and West Coast. And
yeah.
Galactic. I've never heard that word before.
I'm busting out the triple point bonus words from Scrabble.
But it's got to be something that's able to affect that big.
Galactic. I'm gonna use that.
I think I got that from the Beastie Boys.
Yeah. That spaghetti I made the other night was galactic. It was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good, because somebody up there, was asking. I lost it. I can't remember who asked it, but somebody asked if James was okay, or if there was. Oh,
Yeah,
Tony
no,
running.
We ate all, me and the kid and her. Turned out okay. She didn't really get too involved, so
Fish on Tony.
Why Tony backing up?
I didn't let her throw the 5 cups of sugar into it.
Carp rod.
Oh, carp rod.
Oh boy. I gotta get back out on the boat.
Maybe soon, Dustin. Maybe soon.
Maybe.
Donald,
down here.
Go ahead.
There's another guy down here that's shad fishing in the same spot that the prior guy was. He just caught one. I mean, I was up on the wall, couldn't catch a thing. They're down there catching them all.
You
Did he
just
tell
not
you any?
holding your mouth right, Dustin.
What's that?
Not holding your mouth right.
There you
Apparently.
go. Did he tell you anything different? Did he give you any tips?
No, he's just using the same setup I got with a gold spoon.
Yeah, you probably smell funny.
I probably do. I look funny too, so.
I think Dustin is just sandbagging it for our hickory shad tournament, the hickory heavyweight on.
Man, stop telling my secrets.
Yeah, I knew it.
Dang it.
He's trying to get the Vegas odds to boost him up for not winning.
Look at this fight. That's just putting up the fight of the day. Watch it turn out to be a catfish. Look at this. That's a nice fish. Way to go, Tony.
Big carp.
Yeah, that's a better one.
I definitely want to try to do some more of that this year. Definitely get into doing some more carp fishing. That is a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're pretty strong.
I ain't never caught one.
You got to try it, Jody. It is a lot of fun, especially you get one this size. You see the battle; they just keep fighting. They're really amazing fish.
And especially if you're in like 4 foot of water.
And you know you're using lighter line and lighter tackle, and you're still battling. You know, some of these fish, 20, 30-pound carp. That's a nice one.
I tried to catch them last year, but I didn't know you had to downsize your hooks. I was using a 10-aught hook.
Yep. Yeah,
Looking
I
forward
mean,
to my order.
Itty bitty mouths.
and you know, it's just like anything else. You can get crazy with it, with the hair rigs and
Yeah.
the pack bait and everything. But Jade Tree Catfishing saying, I put my money on Tony every STANday. I don't know how I should feel about that, but
Here we go.
awesome fish, Tony.
Nice.
Look at
Good
that.
job, Tony. Good job.
Pretty. Very nice. Looks
There
like
you
you
go.
Now use them
practiced.
for bait.
They look like it.
Say again?
Now use them for bait.
Yeah, now use them.
Yes. All right, let's get a weight on them.
All right. Uncle Jeep says that he uses a number 4 or number 2 hook for carp. Carp, for proportionally for their size, don't have very big mouths.
You seen them eagle claws where they're like 5 hooks in a pack for $1 snailed?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, James getting a bite.
Come on.
Let's hope it hooks up.
I
I could probably get one that size for it, couldn't I?
Yep.
Hooks
Yep.
in the
Like
back.
yeah, like a number, like what Uncle Jeep just said, like a size 4,
Or 2.
and just got to thread a few pieces of sweet corn on there, and
Okay.
Come on, fish.
I've seen carp in the water before. I seen these 4 big carp come swimming. The water was real clear and it was only like 5 foot deep.
yeah.
And I watched it go under my boat and then seen them go across my sonar. That was pretty cool.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, they're awesome fish.
Come on, fish.
Much love right back at you, Shade Tree. 922 saying nice.
What time is it?
Got like 5
It is 11:56. We got 4 more minutes.
You got 4 minutes for that fish to hook up that's biting your line, James.
I know. I can't. He's got to do it.
Or we're gonna get beat by a carp.
Carp and 3 little catfish.
Yeah, get used to that, Jody. That's going to start happening here soon.
Yeah. Carp.
I'm just glad at least one person on the bank knows how to catch fish today.
Yeah.
You know I can remove you from the stream.
Go ahead. We only got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not like you're catching fish either, so.
No, I'm not.
And speaking of the professional fisherman, there he is,
I did
real
catch
time
at least one.
catfishing. All right, 12 point.
Where'd he go?
12 point. It's almost.
There we go. Heard it lock. It's still moving.
It's still moving.
Say 12.
It was right around that 12.5.
Yeah, let's say 12.5.
That'll work for me. Nice carp.
Check these other lines. I think I had a couple more bites. Let me check them.
Tony can't keep them in the trunk.
2 minutes left, Tony. 2 minutes left.
Ball.
That puts Tony up to 23. Good to see you, John.
This water's too low for me to start put a carp rod out.
Well, Mac, it was great to see you back out on the water today. We got 1 minute left. We're on the last minute.
I was happy to get out here.
Are you going to be able to start getting out more, or was this just you were able to go today, so you went?
Yeah, a co-worker wanted to go fishing with me. I showed him all the pictures that I was catching, and he wanted to come out with me.
Awesome, awesome. Well, glad you brought him out. Thanks for coming out today.
Oh yeah,
It's great to see you back on.
he's already talking about coming out next Sunday too.
I had my eyes closed and you leaned over.
No, I pulled the rod.
Well, that's awesome. He'd be always welcome to come up on STANday.
Out of time.
I almost went in.
That's because you fell asleep and you're gonna fall off the ice chest.
Yeah, I was asleep.
And there it is, 12 o'clock. Austin, anything you like to add before we get out of here?
I just appreciate everyone watching. Glad I got a hickory shed. Didn't get skunked, so that's all I can. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you were on. You got the .22, so you were there. Well, thanks for coming out today.
Yep,
Appreciate
thanks for
that.
having me.
And so Tony takes it with 23. He got three blue cats, a 3.7, 3.6, 3.2, and then the 12.5 carp. That was beautiful carp for a total of 23 points. Tony is the winner today. We got Dustin packing up on the bank. Dustin, anything you want to add so you can jump out?
Hey, just thank you for everybody coming up. Appreciate y'all. Had fun. That's why we do this. I wish I would have caught a fish, but it is what it is. We'll catch one next time.
All right. And Dustin, get in touch with me later on after your game.
All right, we'll do.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Jody and James, it was a beautiful day out there.
It is nice out.
Yeah. Had fun. Appreciate you coming out and fish.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming up. And the Flathead Challenge is going to be starting again soon, right?
This Friday, hopefully. Had to cancel it last Friday because the weather was so bad.
And if somebody wants to fish that, what do they got to do?
I'm booked up for, I think, 2 weeks, but I might have it open in the third week.
There you go. Okay. And Tony,
Today's champion.
the champion today with 23 points. Tony, you pulled it out.
Hey, I know my reception might be bad. Let me know if you can still hear me.
I hear you good.
Okay. Yeah, so just again, happy STANday, everybody. Jody and Cool Cat, Fishing Fever, and Dustin. Good luck in the football game, Mac. We'll get out together hopefully shortly. But not bad considering the rough start I had. I probably went to 6 different fishing spots before I settled here. This is the only one, but it ended up being pretty decent today. Nothing huge, but you know, we just want to make sure everybody has something to do, something to see, and that's it. So I'll get them out a couple times this week. Thank everybody for watching.
Awesome job, Tony. Thank you. Appreciate you being. Thank you being.
Great job,
Appreciate
Tony.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for being out there, Tony. And there it is. Tony taking it today with 23 points. Thank you, everybody, for fishing with us today. Everybody, thank you for hanging out with us on STANday today. I believe 3+1 Outdoors still has the tournament going on there, the sabotage tournament. You want to check them out. With that being said, we are jumping out of here. Deuces.